What's going on, guys? it's Rylan with Rylan's Amazing Photography, and welcome to today's video where we're going to be out walking around looking for some wildlife to photograph. It's going to be a great video, really exciting stuff I'm sure is coming. If you guys do want to see more videos like these, make sure you go down below and like today's video. While you're down there, you might as well go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video. Without further ado, let's get to searching for some wildlife. During the summer, not only is it much hotter, but it's much easier to photograph from a blind because I'm very limited and have very limited access to where I can go during the summer, because living where there's more open fields than anything, that grows up really high, and before you know it, the grass is going to be as tall as me. And I can't go treading through that grass without knowing what's in there. It could be snakes, ticks, all kinds of bugs that could, like, you know, itch me to pieces, or I could get bit by something poisonous or, you know, hurt. So there's a mowed path that I'm currently walking on, and that's pretty much the only access during summer that I have to get out and photograph, unless it's in a blind, which is why this time of year I tend to do more photography based in a blind rather than actually walking around and looking for subjects. I mean, I can get a lot better shots sometimes when I'm walking around and looking for subjects, but a lot of the times this time of year you have to wait and let them come to you. During winter, I can tread through all these fields at any point I want because the grass isn't tall at all. I can walk right through it. It's no big deal. But this time of year I can't really do that, so it certainly challenges my creative ability as a photographer to be able to walk around and get different kinds of shots of animals and stuff when I'm limited to where I can go to get those shots. So let's continue with this video. I'm sure there's going to be some great stuff. I seen some turkey vulture a second ago in this tree back here behind me, but before I could get set up, they flew off, and it was, even if I did get set up, it was going to be really hard to get a good angle of them because there were so many different limbs and stuff in their way. But if the turkey vulture are out, I'm sure there's a lot of other birds out. I've seen some Say's Phoebe. I seen a chickadee a few moments ago. I'm just going to be patient and continue to walk around, and hopefully something's going to jump out at me. Not literally, but hopefully we'll find something. So let's keep going. So if I'm being completely honest with you all, I have no idea what that bluebird that you all just seen was. It's my first time ever seeing it, which means that it probably just migrated back here after winter. I started big on bird photography during the winter, so I'm not as familiar with all the spring and summer birds that I'm going to be seeing through here. The name of that bluebird is on your screen right now in case that you're interested in what it is, because once I have a photograph of it, it's fairly easy for me to figure out what kind of bird it is. It's just not something that I'm familiar with up in here, which there's a lot of information up in here, believe it or not. Yeah. Let's continue with the video. So it's 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's like 80 degrees outside, and I'm out here in a sweatshirt. So what we're gonna do is we're going to stop for this time of day, wait till this afternoon when it cools down, and then I'm going to finish up the video then. Right now I don't know if I'm going to go back to the blind and finish the video in the blind, or if I'm going to walk around and finish this video near the afternoon with some gorgeous lighting. Don't know about that yet. We are going to finish up this video this afternoon rather than staying out in the hot sun, because I don't think as many birds are active in the middle of the day, and I'm about to have a heat stroke, especially in a sweatshirt. So let's go ahead and stop here, and I'll see you guys this afternoon. Wait, it is this afternoon, but like, I'll see you guys later this afternoon. As you can see, I decided to come back to the blind. I've only been back here for 5 minutes, and I've already had some traumatizing experiences with the wasp. Imagine that. If you follow me on Instagram, you certainly understand that I have a lot of traumatizing experiences with wasp in this blind. I don't have anything to kill it with either. I should have wore a hat. Anyways, this should be exciting. I'm excited. I chose the blind. It's just so hot out, and I don't want to have to deal with packing around my equipment to film and photograph. So I decided to come to the blind. We're going to set up stationary. I'm going to be a lot more in the blind during the spring and summer just because it's so hot outside, and my equipment's very heavy to carry around. So hopefully we'll see some deer, maybe turkey, and some birds, and hopefully we'll get some good wildlife photography. And if not, we've already had a pretty decent video so far with the interesting subjects we saw earlier this morning. And yeah, let's do this. You messed with the wrong Rottland. No, you didn't. Oh, dear God. No! Well, that went well. Moments after that show of me screaming my head off and scaring off everything around this blind, a snake decided to join me. I think when I stomped on the wasp, I scared it from underneath the building because it was crawling like it came from underneath the building. So if you don't like snakes, I will click off now because here's the pictures I got. Ever since my traumatizing event with the wasp, it's been pretty quiet around here. I seen a nuthatch, but I wasn't able to capture any photos or anything. And I seen some kind of bluebird that I didn't recognize. But I wasn't able to really get anything good of it either. I got some photos, but it was nothing impressive. And then obviously there was the snake. It's been about 30 minutes since the wasp incident, and now that you're kidding me. Is this a joke? Oh, okay. It left. Everything's fine. Well, good enough at least. Okay, let's continue in the video. As you all just briefly seen, there's a really big tom turkey. It didn't stay out very long. It was probably only out for maybe a minute. I'm not even sure it was out that long. It was in quite the rush. Very big bird. It was a very big bird. Very impressive beard. It was really long. I managed to capture a few photos of it and a brief video of it before it left. So that was a pretty interesting find. Let us continue. Like this is going to conclude today's video. I hope you guys really enjoyed today's video. It wasn't really that much wildlife, but it was pretty decent. It was alright. I really appreciate you guys watching this video all the way through, and if you did watch this video all the way through, you might as well go ahead and buy my book as well. There are links down below in the description. It's Out of the Darkness, and if you love nature and you love my photographs, you'll love the wildlife and landscapes featured in the book. Once again, thank you all so much for watching today's video. It means the world to me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have an amazing day.